What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? It's the Doc Wilson here, and today I'm joined with Biggin. And we're going to talk about E3, because as you guys know, it's right around the corner. Like, literally here in just a day or two. So, what do you think? What are you looking forward to, or what do you think might happen this E3?
Well, there's a few things that are more relevant than others this coming E3. The big thing that starts off E3 would be the Microsoft press conference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Microsoft press conference is probably going to be filled with a lot of things. The thing that killed them a few years back was focusing more on the entertainment side of it.
Yeah, like let me buy an Xbox One to watch TV.
Yeah, exactly.
As my Xbox it just turned on. Because hey, there's a Kinect. We can watch TV.
Exactly. Xbox off. But
now it's gonna come on.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It is literally coming on.
That's fine.
But the big thing is that starting it off would be the Microsoft press conference. One thing I really hope they do talk about in the Microsoft press conference would be Scalebound. Looked like a good game last year. I think it was announced, and it was supposed to come out I think that fall, and got pushed back. I think it's not coming out until this fall, if I'm not mistaken. This fall is supposed to be.
If they don't push it back.
If it doesn't get pushed back again. There is actual gameplay of it now. If you want to look online, I'm sure there's somewhere that you can find a leak of the gameplay. But it looks really good. I was really excited for it. We talked about it for a good 30 minutes after it actually showed the trailer itself. So that's one thing from the Microsoft press conference I'm really excited for personally.
Now, also, it's a Microsoft press conference, so I'm kind of looking. I like Halo, so I'm looking forward to Halo coming out there.
Halo 6,
yeah,
maybe.
I haven't heard much about it, but you know that is a flagship game that
the game may not even come out this year. They may show a teaser like they did the year before that on 5.
Yeah,
and it may come back next year. Who knows?
E3 does have a lot of. Hey, look at this game that don't come out for another 2 years.
Yeah.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah, there was Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was one of the world's worst. I think it was 3 years before Watch Dogs came out. It was showed 3 years before it came out, which was very annoying. But turned out to be a disappointing game anyway. No offense to the makers of it. I'm sure they spent time on it, but
it wasn't bad.
In the end, I don't think there was enough to keep people interested in the characters. I think was one of the biggest things, because he didn't really interact that much except with the cutscenes. He was kind of there, but it was really the other guy talking a lot.
I kind of felt like it was like a Grand Theft Auto PG.
Kind of, but it was more technology based. Like it was more of the hacker's world for Grand Theft Auto, I guess you could say. Yeah,
I was kind of talking about at the end where you just could like run around and stuff after you beat the game.
Yeah, true.
It's kind of like a PG Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, online was enjoyable.
Yeah.
The horn glitch.
Oh my god.
When it first came out was very annoying.
Oh my god.
For those of you who don't know, if you get into a car and the person driving honks the horn, it would hold the horn down even though he wasn't pressing the button anymore. It would honk the horn constantly.
For like
until you killed yourself.
Yeah, until
you killed yourself, the horn would constantly go on, even if you was out of the car.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Even if you got out of the car.
It was very annoying.
Oh god. That was so bad.
But Battlefield will be announced.
Yeah.
At the Xbox conference, because EA has a deal with them.
Man, do you think they'll do that at the Xbox? Or do you think they'll do that at?
I say it'll be both. I say they will do. They'll probably the longer one at EA, because it's EA product. But I say there'll be a short, like maybe a demo, maybe short kind of demo on it, like Call of Duty used to do.
Yeah.
But there'll probably be that at the Microsoft conference. If not, they'll probably show a trailer.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I agree. Of course, also after that, you know, Sony will have their moment.
Sony will have their time.
I guess everybody kind of knows what's coming up there. You kind of got Battlefield 1,
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare,
aka Battlefield 1 COD 4 Remastered.
Yeah, basically. That'll be probably the main reason I purchased the hardened edition of the game, if that's what they're calling it now.
I don't think anybody is just gonna be going, oh hey, let's get Infinite Warfare. No,
everybody I talk to wants COD 4.
Yeah.
They don't want Infinite Warfare. And the thing is, what was one of the best things is how COD come out with their video or their trailer for Infinite Warfare. Everybody gave it flack. Like, nobody really liked that video. Battlefield 2 days later come out with their trailer, and everybody went like hype train. It was ridiculous. Best move I think EA's ever done in their life.
Yeah, EA totally stole the show on that one. Especially after the whole like-dislike thing come out. Because it was like right after the whole dislike-like thing come out. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you guys go look at the trailer that is on YouTube, you will see the like-to-dislike ratio, and it is just insane.
Astronomical. It is huge. The thing with Call of Duty is they pushed a space top. It looks more futuristic space top, and everybody said we don't want that anymore. That's the biggest problem.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. If Infinite Warfare was warfare that saying it's warfare all the time, you're always in war all the time, and you're not jumping around everywhere, going up to the ceiling and doing backflips and stuff like that, and if it was just a war that was, I don't say they have to go back to the past. I say it could be more of a current time even. Even if people want to do the Vietnam War, which was I've pretty much already done with World War, but if they want to do the Iraq War per se, they could do that and call it Infinite Warfare, meaning this war's been going on forever kind of thing. We'll cover this. I mean, that would even been better off than what they're doing now, to be in my honest opinion, but that's just me.
To me, I don't really see them pushing more of the COD 4. I think that's just here's a cookie.
Yeah.
You know?
If you don't necessarily like it, here's a reason for you to like it.
Yeah. Here's a reason to buy this game.
Yeah, exactly. In a way, I think they kind of thought about people not liking this too, since they said, well, let's go ahead and try to remaster 4 while we're at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they do a good job.
They have to really drastically change COD 4 to screw it up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
COD 4 was one of the best FPSs there ever was, in my personal opinion. Probably that and Modern Warfare 2 were my personal favorites. I've not liked a single Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. I'll play them, just don't like them.
Yeah, Call of Duty 3, of course, I know the reason you don't like Call of Duty 3. I'm not going to spoil it. You guys just need to go play the game. But to me, the storyline kind of lacked. Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, that storyline just really drew me in. And then I was expecting that from Ghost, and they kind of, anyway, we're moving on. But then too, going back to Black Ops, the first 2 Black Ops, the storyline was pretty good. And then this Black Ops 3, I don't think it had anything to do with the first 2.
And that's one of the reasons I've not even finished the campaign. Honestly, Black Ops 3, not many people buy Call of Duty for online. I mean, for campaign, they buy online.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where most people, where we got off on the campaign didn't flow right. They'll be like, well, that doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does to some people. Some people, not everybody has online play, you know?
Yeah.
Younger kids, I mean, they probably shouldn't be playing the game, but they don't have online necessarily, so.
Go with the rating systems there for a reason, guys. I mean, I like I like to see what the storylines are. To me, the game should kind of have a storyline. Because, like you said, going back to, when we were kids, not everybody, you didn't have online.
Right.
It was, let me blow on this Nintendo cartridge before I stick it in here.
Exactly.
I mean, that's all there was a storyline. But now there is online, like you said, it's changed. But, I'll always enjoy a good storyline. A momentary interruption of your regularly scheduled program. This is the next day because at the time of the previous recording was the day before today, which is the day that Destiny has now released more information about their new expansion coming out. So we're recording this technically, I guess, in the future to go in the past. So you guys get more information. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, about Destiny and about what was just released. What is the? Do you remember what the name of the new expansion is going to be called?
It's going to be called the Rise of Iron. That was the official thing that they called it. It was leaked. That's what it was going to be said to be, and it turned out to be Rise of Iron.
Xbox, you fucked up. Anyway, so of course it's the Rise of Iron, and I haven't actually got to see the conference that they had.
You didn't get to see the stream.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it. So, but I heard you got to see it though.
Yeah, I got to watch the whole thing. It was about maybe 45 minutes to an hour long altogether. And basically the stuff that we talked about possibly being shown and said was shown. It showed the fallen mutants and how that they discovered a new power that they were trying to they put into their own bodies to make themselves stronger. It showed, actually, there was a point in the stream where they showed the very beginning of the raid, and the guys were like, change the picture, quick. Because how many times in Destiny do you need a team of 6? And it was a team of 6 Guardians, like in a fallen area on the Cosmodrome.
Huh.
And it was a whole fire team, and you're just like, I think Deej, the guy from Bungie, said, that looks like the beginning of the raid. And the guy was like, change the picture. It was pretty interesting.
Then we might be looking into maybe having a raid on
They did. They
Earth?
confirmed the raid. And it looked like it was on the Cosmodrome, so I mean, they did not say, hey, the new raid's on the Cosmodrome.
Be on Earth and Cosmodrome. Or they might open a new area. It might not be a Cosmodrome, but it might be on Earth.
It's not, they're considered, it's part of the I guess they call the Earth the Cosmodrome, but it's in the Twilight Gap area of the Cosmodrome, which I think it's in the Twilight Gap area is what it is, and it's talking about, I think the raid is basically where the wall collapsed, is where they're starting the raid. You basically start through there.
Okay.
And where they actually showed, I forget the location, it's where the Iron Lords stay. And since Shaxx is the last Iron Lord, that is the new social space. So that's a new thing they introduced, and they talk about there's going to be new Crucible modes, new Crucible maps, all sorts of new things for Destiny in the future.
And that freaking axe.
They said that axe.
I did see the commercial, so I mean I did.
They said the axe is not a weapon that you can just get at any time, like an exotic sword. I would say the weapon is actually like you remember the mission on the moon where you grab the sword? Mm-hmm. It's like that. It's in the mission.
Oh, okay.
So it pops up in missions, it's kind of like how the rockets pop up sometimes in the PoE.
Mm-hmm. So also, like whenever we play, you're going to be one grabbing.
Yes, I will. I'll grab it as fast as I can.
You bastard. But I did, like I said, I seen the commercial and everything else. And to me, something I found that I really enjoyed was at the very end. If you guys haven't, the commercial just seems really awesome. I would suggest you guys watch it. The Gjallarhorn. It's back.
Gjallarhorn.
It's finally back.
Gjallarhorn, Gajillahorn, Yallarhorn, whatever y'all call it.
And it's back in black. So I assume they're going to do an AC/DC song on that. And if they don't, I mean that's just kind of, they're kind of dropping the ball there. Like that's kind of a given. They need to do like a whole back in black thing. But the Gjallarhorn!
It's back, and now I'm not gonna say it's gonna be as good as your one Gjallarhorn.
It needs to be.
But there's always hope.
It needs to be.
And who knows? They technically call it the Iron Gjallarhorn.
Mm-hmm. So
who knows if it's got the same perks?
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about that today actually too, and I hope that it does. I hope everything's pretty much the same, because the Gjallarhorn was just amazing.
It was probably the weapon to have in vanilla Destiny.
Yeah. In
my opinion, the only way to get the black Gjallarhorn is the pre-order.
Oh, okay.
The pre-order bonus is the Iron Gallahorn.
Okay.
But anybody can get their hands on the regular Gallahorn.
So it's going to be like the Iron Gallahorn's pre-order bonus, and then they're going to have another
quest
Gallahorn.
for the Gallahorn. Yeah,
it's regular. Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be, and even when you pre-order it, it's not, you don't get it automatically. If you read the little text on the bottom, it's a quest you have to finish.
Okay. So then, what are we still doing here? Why don't we go pre-order the game?
I'm headed there right when we're done.
Let's go. Oh yeah, back to your regularly scheduled stuff. Of course, there will be, I'm sure, Ubisoft presentation or Ubisoft,
however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, but I'm sure that we'll probably end up seeing another Assassin's Creed. So I mean, I might be looking forward to that. I guess kind of saving the icing on the cake, or the best for last, or whatever, however you want to call it, or the big speculation.
Yep.
Of course, I guess PlayStation's kind of already confirmed.
Yep.
There's going to be a new PlayStation, whether that be the 4.5 or the 4K.
Yeah, whatever they're going to
whatever
call
they
it.
decide to name it. And it's, if you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much they're going to be able to upscale old games to 4K, and the new games are supposed to be able to do to 4K or upscale those to 4K. It doesn't really bother me. I don't have a 4K TV. Here you go, rich people, buy a new console. Yeah, pretty much just a new console for the wealthier people, or the people that, you know, you save up your money and break the bank and miss a car payment, electric payment to buy a new console.
And I'm not saying you have to be rich to own a 4K TV. I'm sure there's people that out there that own a 4K TV, but the 4K is if they're calling it that. I'm not sure what they're calling it, but if you own it, that's more what the new PlayStation's for, more so.
Yeah. So
you get better resolution out of your games, better graphics, yada yada yada.
At least that's what they say.
Yeah.
Kind of going towards Xbox side, they actually dropped the price of the Xbox One not too long ago.
Yeah, it's like what, $299 now?
I think it's $299. Yeah.
$299 now. Doesn't come with Kinect. Not many people use Kinect anyway. But
bastard just turns on your freaking TV and shit. I mean,
it does. But people probably be getting it now.
Yeah.
And then Xbox has been rumored about the new Xbox Scorpio, maybe.
Yeah. Codename Scorpio.
Yeah, it's it could or could not be a thing that could be announced this week, this coming week or not.
Yeah.
The thing is, they did Scorpio, but they're also thinking about doing another one too. So Scorpio, which I heard recently, Scorpio could be coming out maybe this fall or next, and then another one after that, maybe down the road. Or, you know, the Scorpio could be coming out this year, and then the new one that they're thinking about next year. Who knows? I'm not sure how the timelines are lapsing up, but they're doing two. Because
comment section, what do you guys think?
Tell us what you think about that on the comments
section. Let us know.
Because there's big speculation about how Scorpio is mainly just like a half upgrade from the original Xbox.
Yeah.
You can do, it had more storage, faster, all this stuff.
Kind of like the old school Elite, or the new system was with the Slim.
Yep, that's basically what they're speculating, and then they're saying that maybe Xbox 1.5 or 2 or whatever it is, Xbox 2 maybe?
Who knows?
It could, anything's possible, because who in the world thought the next Xbox would be called the Xbox One?
I guess that about wraps it up, don't you think?
Yeah, about wraps it up for this one right here. Yep.
So you guys tell us what you guys think. You know, about the newest Call of Duty, COD 4, Battlefield 1. You know, please leave it in the comments below on what you guys think. Let us know. Just put it down in the comments. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. As always, this is Doc Wilson.
I'm Biggin.
And I'll see y'all next time. Of course, also from like Sony.
We got this. Take 3.
Of course,